Hello families, and welcome to the second instalment of the A to Z of Yorkshire, and today I'm going to be heading to Station B. But to get to Station B, I need to head over to the dreaded platform 16, which means I'm getting a Transpennine Express service. I was after the 11:15 service through to Liverpool Lime Street, but only going as far as Huddersfield, but it turns out TPE, being their usual self, have decided to cancel that train because of a fault on the train itself. So it means I'm going to have to wait another hour for the 11:45 service to Manchester Victoria, but I'm only going as far as Huddersfield, and it's going to take a little bit longer because of the TRU works between Huddersfield and Leeds, means all trains are diverting by Wakefield Kirkgate. So let's jump on the train and head to Huddersfield.
11:45 Transpennine Express service to Manchester Victoria, calling at Huddersfield, Staley Bridge and Manchester Victoria. This train has 6 carriages.
Welcome to this Transpennine Express service to Manchester Victoria, calling at Huddersfield, Staley Bridge and Manchester Victoria. The next stop will be Huddersfield. We'll shortly be arriving at Huddersfield.
So we finally made it to Huddersfield just a little bit late as TPE, well, being the usual self, managed to find a way to be a bit late. But you might notice that it's looking slightly different as TRU is well underway here with scaffolding going up on platform 1. Now I need to head down to the bottom platform 1 to platform 2, which is the bay platform, and it's the platform you want with the Pennis line. As we're heading down there to Station B. So without further ado, let's head down there. So B is for Brockles, located in the Home Valley, just to the south of Huddersfield in West Yorkshire, and it's the second station in A to Z of Yorkshire, and it is situated on the Penistone line. But the question is, how did this station first come to exist? Brockles Station opened on the 1st of July 1850 as part of the Huddersfield and Sheffield Junction Railway, but today it's more commonly known as the Penistone line. The station was formerly the junction for the Home Firth branch line, which branched off to the south of Brockles and ran for 2 miles, crossing the Myron Home Bridge Viaduct, before stopping at Font Bridge and then on to Home Firth. The branch line closed to passengers in November 1959 and to goods traffic in May 1965. The southbound platform here at Brockles was taken out of use in 1989 when the line was singled between Huddersfield and Stockmore. They retained the lovely old station building here at Brockles, which was then converted into a private house, but still today as the original platform and some replica old signage. And the posters here very much remind me of the ones at Huddersfield that I uncovered a few months ago. But this also reminds me of another station in the country, which is Liverpool James Street, which basically has the same feeling, which is quite interesting that Brockles has a very similar feeling. Brockles receives 2 trains an hour, one to Sheffield and one to Huddersfield. With the exception on Sundays, it's extended beyond Sheffield to Lincoln Central between 12 and 5 p.m. But the station is mainly served by the Class 150s and 158s, as the line has no electrifications, but I think there is plans to electrify the line and bring double tracks back in certain places to improve reliability and punctuality on this line. But that's not the only thing that's here at Brockles, because it's time for the return of everyone's favourite segment, Station Facilities Bingo. So without further ado, let's explore what facilities there are here at Brockles. Brockles has, well, some station signage and lighting, which is good to see, but could do a bit more. It has an information board, but I think the timetable is just down the little ginnel at the side here. It also has some benches and, obviously, a functional bin. Well, I brought a cup for the functionality test, and it does function properly. So let's explore what else there is here at Brockles, because I don't think there's much here. I don't think there really is. Brockles has a ticket machine which actually works, which is quite cool. It also has a nice little small shelter with what I wouldn't call these benches, they're more like perches, but they'll do. And it actually has a passenger information display screen which actually works, because some of the stations tend to not have working ones. But that's not the only thing that's here at Brockles. So Brockles has a little plaque thing over here with the Penistone Line partnership information. So it's got like events and trails and other cool stuff, and it shows you actually what stations are actually on the Penistone Line, which is really good to see. And obviously there's like a network map for Northern, which is actually quite big, and I'd probably say about 50% of it is actually in Yorkshire, which is quite interesting. I think there's just another bin up here, and really there's nothing else here. The station doesn't really have a help point, but it does have one of those like Bluetooth telecoil induction thingies down there. It doesn't have any parcel lockers. It is step 3, but I wouldn't class it as step 3. And when I'm talking about step 3, I'm on about it is step 3 throughout the station, not necessarily on the train. So, is there a car park here at Brockles? Let's head out of the station to find out if there is one. So coming down this little ginnel from the station, you will find the train times and tables and whatever. I don't know what I'm saying now, but there's also a map of the local area as well. But I need to rather question the station sign. It's like Brockles bought the station sign off Temu. It's not really a proper official one, but I suppose it'll do. The parking situation here at Brockles is pretty much on-street parking. There's not really a car park here. It's not expected, we're in the middle of nowhere. But that brings to the end of Station Facilities Bingo here at Brockles. So that's it from me here at Brockles. It's been a bit of a rather short but eventful episode thanks to TransPennine Express. So all I can say is thanks to TransPennine Express for making this a little bit more interesting. But Brockles isn't really a massive station. There's not a lot of interesting stuff here apart from the old station building, but that's really it for Station B of A to Z of Yorkshire. So I'm going to take a seat and hope it doesn't take 3 hours for me to get back to Leeds like it did to get here. So I'm going to wait here for my train back to Huddersfield so I can get a train back to Leeds. So until Station C of A to Z of Yorkshire, see you later. So there's no train coming past, it's just a single line. I did spoil you in the last episode,